Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Okay. Part two. Forgot. Or almost forgot. Two things. One, I was saying to Omar last night, how long do you think it'll be before Elon and Donnie turn against each other? I mean, given Donnie's track record, right? I'm like, I'd love to see an interview with Rex Tillerson. What's going on with Rex these days? Hey, Rex, how you doing, Rexy Rex? How you doing? Rex was like, he's a fucking idiot, right? Like, how long is it going to be before the clash of the egos happens? The clash of the potato faces. When are we going to have the clash of the potato faces? It's going to happen. Yeah, there's something for you to bet on in Vegas. How long before there is celebrity deathmatch between Elon and Donnie? Oh, that'd be interesting, huh? And then the other thing, I had a crazy dream last night. So there's this gal I went to high school with named Heidi. Can't remember her last name right now. I should pull out the yearbook and look it up. Anyway, we were in art classes together. And she had something going on with her. I don't know. She was differently abled. I mean, when you would talk to her, she had a speech impediment and she looked different. Um, but like talking to her about art, like she would, you'd have normal conversation with her, whatever. People treated her really weird. She was alone or spent a lot of time alone. But we had all these art classes together, and so I'd talk with her in art class. Anyway, she went to um, Kendall, and I went to CCS when we graduated. I had this dream about her last night. I dreamt that I was in a yoga class and that she was in the yoga class with me, but she had had plastic surgery on her face. Like her hands and everything were still shaped the same, but she had plastic surgery on her face. And she looked, or like her face looked normal. Well, whatever. Not just normal. Her face, like she had a really good plastic surgery job, right? But her voice and everything was still the same. And like I knew it was her when I walked into the yoga class because of her mannerisms and things too, and the way she was and the her personality and stuff. I knew it was her. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh, when I saw her, I was like, oh, hey Heidi, how are you? She's like, oh, hi Larissa. And so we're chatting, and like in the dream, like she's telling me about how she now works for um some big diamond house and does stone setting and blah 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 blah. And which was weird because like she was in my jewelry making class, but like jewelry wasn't her thing. She was really good at graphic drawing. Like she did some really beautiful drawings. Anyway, drawing and painting. So I don't know what she actually went and studied. I don't know what she studied at Kendall, but she was very talented. So we're talking, and she's telling me all about this, and I'm like looking at her, and I woke up from the dream just as I was going to ask her, "How long did it take you to get used to seeing yourself in the mirror?" And I woke up with that, like I was like, "Oh, I really wish I could have asked her that because like." I'm still not used to seeing myself the way I look now since after the attacks and the way it changed my body. Like I'm still not used to seeing myself. And it's still like an affront every time I have to look at myself and see um the outcome of, like what happened to me as a result of the the attack, or I should say attacks. There were multiple attacks on my physical body. I wish I could have I wish I had the chance to. Wish I hadn't woken up. I was like, oh, I was just getting ready to ask her, because, um, like it was weird. We were doing yoga, and then we were getting ready to do some other artwork stuff, and she had this bucket, and she was wiping down a surface to get ready to work on it. She was squeezing out this rag, and I was looking at her hands, looking at her face, and looking at her hands. I'm like, yeah, your hands still look the same as they did, but then I'm like, wow, they really. And I'm like, wow, they really did. They really did a good job on your face. That's what I'm thinking. Like, who was your surgeon? I'm like, and I was like, oh, that must be really strange. It must have been really strange looking in the mirror and seeing that difference because, um, I don't, like I said, I don't know what was her deal. I don't know, like, I don't know what she had or whatever, but it was something genetic. Um, and her facial features, she was very strange looking. She was a very good natured person. She was a very good natured person. Like I said, she was very talented. Yeah. She was kind of funny. Yeah. I don't know. She was in my dream. Heidi. The hell was her last name? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, Heidi, wherever you're at, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still making lots of lovely art. You're always very talented. Anyway, just a couple things that I forgot.